Hi, it's Mark from the SK60 and friends, and here we have the Hobao DT1 110 scale trail truck. We have here something Hobao never done before. It's clear it's in the trend. We have Traxxas who made the crawler, we have its long time Axel, we have now MST who makes crawler, ECX makes crawler, and many other brands, and each one of them make it different. Not crawlers, but trail truck. For me, it's a clear difference between a trail truck or a scale truck and a crawler. A crawler has, and the best you can do on a crawler is to have the motor on the axle, a Moab crawler, like the that time was the AX10 from Axial. I don't know why they stopped to do the AX10. It was a great truck. So one motor on each axle, you can drive separately the front and the rear on the gas. Two servos for separately steering front and back. And the best case, a little 2S LiPo on the front, a little 2S LiPo on the rear. So you have really all the weight down, and it's clear on a crawler you don't really look at the body, because the body is many times smaller because of the great angle who can take the axles to don't touch the body. This is a scale truck, so the goal from this is to look like a real truck, but able also to crawl a little bit, and to see really cool, and to have a really cool look by driving. These trucks are not made to go fast, but more and more the last time we see trucks with 2-speed gears, and this one has that. The new Axle has a 2-speed gears. The Hobao, the Traxxas. What's super cool at Traxxas is clearly the diff, that you can lock and unlock the differential is really great, because you can drive fast, something like fast, with the truck with normal driving without stressing the transmission, and then you can switch back to first gear. You can lock the differential. The Cragsman has also that. Axial has not that at this point. Tamiya has it, but you have to do it yourself. You cannot do it on the radio system, and the Tamiya crawler has also no 2-speed gears. Until now I really not like the crawlers, because the worst point for me was the small tooth from the transmission, and this always, when they drive a scale truck, is cool with a sound system, with a sound module, but you have trucks who only drive and that's really boring. So Axial goes up with the tooth, the size of the tooth. The Traxxas is even smooth on the tooth, and now Hobao. I'm confident. I never had an Hobao crawler. I even not see it in the shop before I buy it. I buy it online, but I'm confident because I am not because I'm Hobao freak. I really love Hobao because they make a cheap RC who are really good quality for the price. So I'm not. I have no fear to be happy with this one. I miss here that you can put differential in the truck. Personally, I prefer to have differential, fill it with super thick oil, like 2 million or maybe 20 million oil, as a locked axle. But they chose to make a locked axle. I will see with them if they planned to have optional differential to put in this truck. The body is a mix between Defender from Land Rover and the Mercedes G-Class, or even a SsangYong Musso, the Chinese brand Jeep. That's cool because you have no more to pay, because it's a scale or a reproduction from something you can get on the market, and that's why this truck is lower in price than the other ones. I get this one for 200 euros here. Tires you become with is also not patented tires. That not look like BF Goodrich or existing tires, but it's also cool because you also not have to pay more for the tires. The rubber feels really good for crawler tires. it's really soft. Look at this. So the first thing to do, I buy here the kit. You can buy the RTR, but I prefer to get the kit, so I put my own electronic in. And what's important for me, I can put weight in the tires. It's really important if you want to crawl, to have weight low down on the ground, especially if you want to drive scale, because the scale drivers many times make a lot of things on the body to look like a real truck. So the body is heavy. They use really soft suspension setup, so the trucks can drive like a real. So you can check the videos from Matteo RC Movie. It's a guy from Switzerland who loves to crawl and make super nice video. And my preferred video of all is Waffet. Check his channel out. Waffet has super nice scale looking videos. With the truck it's clear, you get some stickers, some window mask, and don't move, I come back, the body is on the other side from my workshop. Sorry. I have already the body on the other side and at my paint job room. So here's the body. Looks nice, even if it's not a reproduction, so something you can get. It's also like a little bit like a Jeep body. You will get fender with the body, a front, rear and side panels to protect the body. Not front panel, forget the name of English. I really love that they put here on the whole line. You get here protection. You also get a roof protection, not like exactly like the TX4. It has a whole roll cage. They do it in more parts. You have here a plastic line. You have we have the back windows. You have the screen washers. You have the rooftop gallery, and all you need to have a cool looking truck. To mount the kit, it will be easy. It's a Hobao. Hobao makes kits. It's a long time. They know how to do your instruction for mount the kit. This kit has a dual pad slipper clutch. You have metal gear in the gearbox, in the main addiction box. You have a main spool gear, and even in metal, and you have an alloy cooling mount for the motor. What I miss here is a protection for the gear, for the main gear. It's not closed when it's mounted on the car. You will have a transfer case to put the power to the front or to the rear wheels. You cannot switch, you cannot drive a two-wheel drive fast gear and 4x4 low gear. It's 4x4 low or 4x4 high. You need, because of that, a three-way steering, a three-way radio system to switch third and second gear. If you don't have it, if you don't have the money to get it, you can just lock for with your hand first or second gear. You have all the alloy links. You have the alloy links for the steering. You will have in the track some mud guard, like on the TRX4. You have all the room you need for put your shift servo, your ESC, and your receiver box a little bit higher than the side here. It's also something I like. Axle are standard. You have not portal axle, but on each car it's really easy to change this, to put something over an axle or suspension or whatever you want. So I don't know when I will get the time to mount this kit, but I have to do it. You will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags, 6 bags. I don't know if they put each bag per step if you have to mount, or if you have to open one bag to take that plastic parts, open the other bag to take that plastic parts. I will see it. Here we have the transfer case in one bag. You will have the shock in one bag, and also what's cool by Hobao, you always get good shocks. I never had a Hobao with bad shocks, and that's something I especially like by them. The main gear, a 2-speed transmission with the dual slipper clutch pad. It looks like nylon pads. We'll see that when the bag is open. You have the front, the rear axle, all the plastic parts for the fenders and the mudguards, and all the plastic parts for the all that you get on the chassis and on the body. So if you already have one, feel free to comment what you have done with, what you have put as power system in. Many times crawler guys drive here steel with brushed motor because it's smooth, it's not cost a lot. But I really not like a brushed motor anymore. I have it when I was a kid and I really hate the performance from the brushed motor. In a crawler I don't want to go fast, but a brush motor is still a heavy amp sucker. And if you put a brusher system with the same power than a brushed motor, you will drive not only 20 minutes on a 5000 milliamp pack, but 1 hour. That's 3 times more than what you can get. And also in the body you can get an in-room, you get the seat, and you have not some little body to put in, two little, how to say, little puppets, but you have the something to put in the car. You have also on the sticker sheet, you have many ways to do. You can paint all the body in one color and you can put the windows on, but take care, the windows are not black, it's a little bit shiny. The best to do is to mask the windows, then you can just put this one and let the windows clear, or you can put that one in so you don't see in the truck. That's maybe what I'm gonna do, because I don't need to put the inline on the car. I want to not to be too heavy on the body. Because it's not my style. Because I know me, I'm surely gonna drive a little bit faster than just crawl, and I don't want to keep down from the side in each time I go in a turn or something. It's clear. For Hobao, unlike for Axial or yet now the TRX4 or something, or some other brands, you don't get at this time many optional parts. That's something crawler and scale trucker loves, is that when you buy an Axial, you have alloy parts, plastic parts, you have all you need to really do the truck yourself on the way you want. You even can put a truck together just by buying that axle, that transfer case, that CVD, put it together and make your own crawler. It's really easy to do. And on the Hobao you don't have that, because it's a new truck and it's not a brand who's really, you see really much in the shop or driving. But I really hope that this truck out from the box is just like I want it, and I have nothing to buy and to put it on. I want to have a scale looking truck. I really go through the mud and the stone and drive a little bit faster when I want, with a small budget. We have here 200 euros. If I go to a brushed combo, I can get it for 20 bucks or bucks. And a radio system is about 20 euros. Also in China, with a 4-channel radio system in gigahertz, so I can get a really cheap scale truck, and that's what I want, because for not driving fast I don't need to put 1000 euro or dollars on the table. I understand people who do that, because I do that with the other trucks. I put a crazy brusher system in bigger trucks. I make fast monster trucks, and I know that the price is really fast go up in RC sports, like all other sports. If you do something to the end point, it's always cost follow. guys, have a nice day. I'm happy for every comment, don't forget. I don't know if this will be imported in America with Hobao or Offner. So tools from you who know this, please comment me. And I even don't know if you can get one in America, so tell us what you get and what you not get. Bye guys.